This is about to be great. We are so excited because we're on location again with our lifestyle expert, Lindsay Myers, and this time she's got the inside scoop on Iceland.
I'm fascinated with Iceland. It's a world filled with breathtaking natural beauty. There's even elves there.
Yep.
Please welcome Lindsay and her friend.
Yes.
Lindsay, we cannot believe you're in Iceland. Who are you with?
The gray fox.
Do you mean my new best friend?
Yeah.
This is the Arctic fox. I mean, how is this?
I mean, pretty chic. Can you confirm you are not in my mama's attic right now?
I promise you, I am in Iceland, and it is magical, and it is beautiful, and I wish you both were here with me right now.
Lindsay, why has it become such a hot spot? I mean, the housewives just went there. I feel like everybody I know is talking about Iceland all of a sudden.
Oh my gosh, it's everywhere, right? Because it's all about nature. It's safe. It's outside. But I'm staying in Hotel Rangel. It is unbelievably gorgeous. We're talking about they filmed Housewives of the OC here. Charlize Theron was here.
Whoa.
Actually stayed in her suite. The Kardashians, Kanye, you name it. It's such a hot spot. And Iceland is just magical. It's a snow globe. It's everything you ever wanted it to be.
Now, when you talk about Iceland, the first thing I think of is cold. Yes. And I'm curious, how many black folks have you seen? You see?
You know what? It is cold. Let's just be honest. It's freezing.
Is it?
But you know what? You kind of forget about it because you are really in this magical wonderland. And it can be, there's 4 seasons in one day, they say. Because it can be a rainbow, sunshine, then there's hail and snow. I mean, you name it. But look at this beautiful sweater I have on. This is a traditional Icelandic sweater. It keeps you so warm. It is made with the local sheep.
Yeah.
And the hotel I'm staying at, it's so cool. If you stay in an Icelandic suite, you actually get a custom one made just for you.
Oh, that's
Lindsay
cool.
will find a deal.
You hear me?
I love that you get a sweater in your suite. What else can we expect to see in Iceland?
Oh my gosh. Well, let's start with getting here. So we flew on Iceland Air. We flew it because their home base is here. So that's a budget tip.
Yep.
Their home base is here. That is way more affordable than the other airlines. Also, too, I mean, let's break it down. Rainbows, volcanoes. We're talking about hiking, mountains, caves.
Scott, look.
You name it. I have all week long. And yes, the magic of else is alive and real. I mean, it's unbelievable the adventure that you can have. And I mean, let's talk about the Blue Lagoon for a second.
The Blue
Because I think
Lagoon.
that everyone thinks it's good, right? So I think that's the first thing that people think about besides Northern Lights. So I wanted to find, of course, an affordable option. So I wanted to find one that you did not have to pay for. There was no tourist around. And so I worked with Southeast Adventures. So what I did was we headed up to the Highlands. Oh my gosh, it was so gorgeous. They filmed the Game of Thrones there.
Oh, wow.
It was magical. Half of it looked like you were in Mars, and half of it looked like you were in a snow globe. And then I jumped right in. We're talking about it was the most beautiful water ever. The minerals, it's a free spa day, basically. It was magical. And I say take that Blue Lagoon because I will take that hot spring over Blue Lagoon any day.
Well, you mentioned the elves. Those are my people. And you also talked about doing a whiskey tasting in an ancient cave. You sent us something. Tell us about your tasting and what we're drinking.
Oh, yeah, that's what we're drinking.
Come here, baby.
You have to do the caves while you're here. They're gorgeous. And as you can see, the whiskey is a little bit strong for me.
The
but if you're
whiskey-
in a cave, everything tastes better and magical.
Really strong.
But let's also talk about the Northern Lights. So basically, it runs from September to March. The good news, that's the season for the Northern Lights. The good news is also low season, so that's also more affordable time to travel here. So you're going to see something spectacular. You're going to save a little bit of money, and it's unbelievable. I promise you, it's a once-in-a-lifetime adventure and trip. And I mean, I've just had the best time, and I've eaten some of the craziest things. But I want to introduce you to my new best friend, besides you, Kitten, Scott. So let's just come on over here.
Uh-oh. Is this about to be a reindeer?
I think it's the pancakes.
Yes! Oh my God, this is perfect. So he owns the hotel here, but he's going to break down the Icelandic pancake and tell you why it's better than any other pancake out there.
Yes, we have this very thin pan. We have it very, very hot, and then we just pour the dough on it.
Yeah.
And out come those fantastic pancakes, which is so thin and beautiful you can almost see through
They're
them.
so thin. And by the way, we haven't been able to sip anything delicious with you guys, so we actually wanted to do a cheers.
Oh.
And you're going to tell us how to actually say cheers in Icelandic, right?
Very heavy.
And we say skål.
Go!
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 Lindsay,
Inside is the glass.
Lindsay, thank you for taking us inside your Iceland. This has been awesome.
I love
Scott
it.
and I have loved this.
Here,
What
here.
a treat and really good tips.
Every single time. A free hot spring. Listen, for more great travel tips, be sure to check out Lindsay's website. Get lost with Lindsay.